Hello, everybody, and welcome to the studios of Baseball Outside the Box. Tip of the day, and we're going to have another great tip for you today. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget, please spread the word on social media about the tip of the day. It's on YouTube, obviously, and then we put it on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So please do us a favor, all your friends, baseball people in the game, send them the YouTube link. Ask them to join YouTube so that way they keep getting updates on every day on a tip of the day. They're not very long, just 5-6 minutes. And then don't forget also to check out our podcast at baseballoutsidethebox.com. Hey, we are getting ready to depart for Cuba. What an honor it is. This will be my 8th time there, but this will be now with the International Sports Group, our 3rd time going there to help educate coaches all over Cuba. We're going to be in 3 different cities. Looking forward to it. We're going to be with Cuban coaches, instructors. Also, in every city, we're going to be able to meet a lot of different coaches, and we're going to go over some of the basics. But we're also going to talk about some of the more advanced areas of the game, technology, sports psychology. We're going to get into a lot more details. But it's going to be exciting. The International Sports Group is proud to be working with the Cuban Baseball Federation. We enjoy organizing things with them. And don't forget, we're not just going to be able to help coaches, but we're going to learn from the Cuban coaches because Cuban baseball is outstanding. We've got a Cuban hat ready to go. We've got our ISG baseball polo shirt ready to go, and we are excited. So also, to finish the show, the tip of the day. You're hearing about it now a lot in different venues, different experts, that players need to practice more. There is a lot of science behind this. There's a lot of research. It's not just come about now. It's been around for a while. Other countries have been following it. The U.S. is now starting to promote it, and it's very important because if players don't practice, they don't keep their fundamentals. That's one way to get hurt. Also, it's another way to reduce their skill level. And you hear it from coaches all the time. They don't know how to run the bases on their own. They don't know how to play the game on their own. You hear it from college coaches. And you see it at certain levels. So at the younger levels, we need to practice more. Now, how much practice do you have? How do you base it? It depends on the age. If it's 12 and under, it should be a percentage. It should be, like 70% practice, 30% games. 60-40 possibly. As they start to get older, that can flip, but you got to maintain the practices. They're extremely important. And remember, in the Midwest, where we're from, here in Chicago, where our studios are at, we obviously, at one time, we didn't play enough games. Now we trying to play more games than one, and we don't have time to practice. So coaches, please adhere, understand why you need to practice more than you actually play games. When their fundamental skills get better, it's a lot easier to play the game. So that's the tip of the day. If you have any questions, email me at petercaliendo@att.net. Don't forget, baseballoutsidethebox.com is our podcast tip of the day on YouTube. Go to Peter Caliendo. Thank you for joining us today. We'll do our best to get a show out if we can from Cuba. The internet's a little tough sometimes, so we may not be able to get a tip of the day for another 8-9 days, but we will have a lot of them shot in Cuba and then put up on the show when we get back. So again, hope you're having a great baseball season or you practice. Don't forget, practice more than you play and you will become a much better team and player.